The Tuscaloosa Police Department's East Precinct in Alberta City is just one of many buildings ruined by the April 27, 2011 tornado.
But after 22 months, the TPD and city officials are glad to see the East Precinct nearing completion. WVUA's Jennifer Edwards has more in tonight's top story.
The Tuscaloosa Police Department's East Precinct is 90% complete. WVUA got an exclusive tour of the building. We bring you inside for the very first time. For the past 22 months, TPD's East Precinct officers have been working out of an old credit union building.
The location that we're at right now, it doesn't have those that function for us. One of the reasons we're anxious to get back down here is because all the glass, the doors, everything in this building is bullet resistant.
We basically just gutted this building to accommodate the changes we needed to make. The other building we had was the public entrance was on University Boulevard. We've moved it to this end because it's closer to the parking lot and easier for the public to come and go.
But the reception desk is right there for the public. We'll have a desk officer back there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. This is going to be the community meeting room. We used it quite a bit before the tornado. The public would have community meetings. Yeah, this is the vault right here, and you know when they built this building back in the 60s, that's what they put here first, and they built the building around it because it's just, well, you can see how thick the walls are. This area is secure. You can't get in unless you're carded in. And what we have in here is when we get back up and running, we'll have our fingerprint machine over here, and we'll have our camera system to take mug shots, and we'll have a couple computer desktop set up over here so we can do our booking procedures.
There will also be places for officers to write reports as well as take a break. Flowers and Pennick say seeing the building almost complete is a step in the right direction for the area.
Police cars are all the time in and out, so it just makes the community feel a little bit more secure.
But we've been able to make the best of it, I think, and we're starting to really see some progress.
According to Pennick, TPD's West Precinct is also nearing completion. He says both buildings should be back up and running by the end of March. Reporting in Alberta City, Jennifer Edwards, WVUA News.
On your Crime Watch tonight, still no arrests in the homicide of a Tuscaloosa woman, but authorities say they are investigating all leads. Here's the latest. 73-year-old Kate Ragsdale was found dead inside her home in the Highlands on Sunday. An autopsy revealed the cause of death, sharp force injury. Tuscaloosa Metro Homicide Captain Lloyd Baker says it's unclear if anything was taken from the house. Baker believes Ragsdale was in the home at least a few days because of newspapers not picked up, among other clues. He told WVUA they're looking into all options.
Of course, while we're working the local angle, and we have no reason to believe it's connected to anything else at this point, but we still, we're attentive to what goes on around us, similar crimes.
If you have any information, even something small, investigators want you to call them. You can make a confidential call to Crime Stoppers. The number 205-752-STOP.
On your Money Watch, how the federal spending cuts could affect a local airport. Billions of dollars in federal spending cuts are set to go into effect at midnight if lawmakers in Washington don't find a solution first. If there is no deal, the Tuscaloosa Regional Airport is just one of the places that would feel the pinch. Tuscaloosa Transportation Director Tara Tubb says the airport would stay open, but the control tower would be closed. The tower is responsible for guiding the planes in for landing and keeping them at a safe distance. A representative for Bama Air says this is not uncommon, and the Federal Aviation Administration has guidelines for airports without towers. But one pilot says this raises safety concerns.
Tuscaloosa is a fairly busy airport, and without someone up there controlling the airplanes and keeping the spacing on them, then our safety concerns go up. We're worried about our other airplanes and where they're at.
And if the tower does close, Tuscaloosa's air traffic controllers would possibly lose their jobs. Now, those particular cuts would go into effect on April 1st.
Now to Dallas County. Selma is gearing up for a weekend in honor of the annual Bridge Crossing Jubilee. Vice President Joe Biden is planning to take part. Biden and his wife Jill are expected to participate in Selma's annual Bridge Crossing Jubilee. Organizers say the Bidens will help observe Selma's historic role in the civil rights movement. President Clinton attended the event back in 2007 and in 2000 and then in 2007, then presidential candidates Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton attended. That event is set for Sunday, March 2nd. Hundreds of students took a stand against violence today.
West Lawn Middle School held a Stop the Violence Summit. Mentoring Our Youth, a crusade to save our children, featured guest speakers including Tuscaloosa Police Chief Steve Anderson. Assistant Principal Dr. Monte Linebarger told WVUA the mentors are there for students to speak to about violence.
It's like a tug of war. On one side, you have their friends telling them one thing. They spend more time with their friends, so of course they're going to listen to their friend. But with mentoring, you have a guy that comes in maybe 1 to 2 hours a week, and we just try to get their attention.
And the mentors also talked with the students about why there is violence, what is violence, and some solutions for ending violence.